two major barriers to successful hybrid meetings are being able to get the right equipment into all of your rooms and making sure participants know how to use that equipment for their meetings. USB video bar setup in a BYOD use case can provide a great solution for both of those challenges. When we talk about BYOD or bring your own device meetings, we're talking about meetings where one of the participants is bringing their own laptop to power the meeting. You might also hear some people say BYOM or bring your own meeting. So someone would come into a room and plug their computer into a USB cable to start using the speaker's mic and camera from the conferencing device. They will typically then need to connect to an HDMI cable as well so their computer shows up on the display. For companies that have restricted budgets or limited IT resources, this BYOD use case is the best way for them to video enable their rooms. That's because USB video bars are typically much more affordable than all-in-one solutions with the apps built in. For example, our small room and medium room USB video bars, the Poly Studio R30 and Poly Studio, are both sub $1,000 devices, but still provide a pro-grade video conferencing experience that you would typically expect in a boardroom. This affordability is also a key selling point for companies that aren't quite sure what their hybrid working strategy will look like yet, but want to get started on video enabling their rooms without putting all their eggs or funds in one basket. USB video bars in a BYOD room are also quicker and more straightforward to set up. So for companies with limited IT resources or video conferencing knowledge, there's little to no barrier to entry with these devices. It's a matter of plugging in a power cord, a USB cable, attaching the mounting mechanism, and placing the device where you need it. Now that the device is in the room. Another major barrier to successful hybrid meetings is ensuring that employees are actually able to get their meetings up and running. And in a BYOD room, the process to get connected is something that most users will already be familiar with. It's very similar to the experience of using a webcam and an external display at home. You just plug in the USB cable for the conferencing device and then the HDMI cable for the display. Then they can use the same applications that they use for their meetings every day. And because this process is so familiar to employees, it leads to a high adoption rate, which means businesses are getting a great return on their investment.